The last time counter steer was in one of our races was in 2023, February 2023. So it's been over 2 years. That was with Giancarlo. Oh, okay. I was late. I was late. That could have been faster. Nope. One is really throwing people. I'm facing some really stiff competition tonight. No. Lost heading. Okay. Hey, how's it going, dude? Long time no talk. It's been 2.5 years, dude. Yeah. And I see. I'm sorry, say that again? I've been doing pretty good. Um, I actually ended up buying a K car in real life last year. Yeah, it's a Daihatsu Midget 2. Yeah, I got it in 1996 with the 4-speed manual transmission. And it actually got featured on regular car reviews. Yeah. So, I ordered it online through a service called Car from Japan, and I imported it over here myself. Yep. I would not go through that process again, to be honest with you. The US makes it so hard to import cars. The US makes it difficult to import cars. There's a lot of paperwork you have to jump through. You guys are much. You guys are much easier up there. Well, for one thing, it's only 15 years, not 25. Um, yeah, and the other thing is, I don't think you have as much paperwork that you need to do on your side. Yeah, I don't know. I blame Mercedes-Benz for all that garbage, and that's not a joke. That's not a joke. Mercedes is actually responsible for the 25-year law, basically. Yeah, long story short, what happened was somebody here in the U.S. got started figuring out how to game the market and started importing European models of a bunch of Mercedes with a bunch of nicer packages that weren't available here. And because he was getting them so much cheaper than, actually bringing the car over as a U.S. market spec, he was making a really big profit on it, and Mercedes was basically getting cut out of the process. So they campaigned and put a bunch of laws in that made it impossible to do that. So they got mad because someone outplayed them. Yep. I don't know where Canada's laws come from, but that's basically a story on the U.S. side. Yep. Yeah, tell me about it. And you know the say that again. I actually forgot what I was going to say. What was your question? It's 498 if you have your ballast dead center. Yeah, it's 498 like and a half. The Imprezas are 499. Yep. Yeah, I was right on the money on that one. And that means your ballast is dead center. You can move it around if you want to. There's no restrictions on that. Yeah, I just have it dead center because I like the 60-40 balance on our snow. Yeah, that's why I run these multi-car specs. Everyone has a driver preference or a car preference. Yeah, I was a little surprised to see you show up in an Evo. But hey, if it works, it works. Yeah. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Are you going to be able to make the test race on Sunday? That's going to be really interesting. 10 in the morning Eastern. That's okay. It's no big deal. I was just wondering. Well, the good news at least is that the K cars are going to be next after the season's over. So when September comes around, the K cups are going up. Yep. Hey, Cock, how's it going? You thought the Harris is taking care of his network connection. Okay. Yeah, we just stay in Mitsubishi the whole race. It's just what right? Honestly, just take your time and get some practice in. I knocked myself down to a 102.3 in practice. Once you get the hang of it, these things are really quick. Yeah. What's really funny is basically the ideal line going into the final quarter is to basically be perpendicular to the apex, and then let the car kind of straighten out as it comes around. That's fine. It's just the three of us in here for now. Go ahead. Yeah, catch you in a bit. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm just kind of keeping. Oh, that's unfortunate. We'll see. It's work in progress, right? Hey, just a heads up for you now that you're practicing. You're looking at about a 102 to a 103 lap. And I think we're going to see. Alright, give me something here. I'm just going to quickly take a look at SLP to see what's going on with the. Bobos was saying that he might be borderline on getting here on time. I have no idea what Infamous is up to. I see Samuel was able to make a nice race. You're looking at about 245. 240, 245-ish. Slightly longer than Suzuka. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, right now the lobby fastest is a 102 too. And I'm seeing that counter steer, if he can clean up his sector too, he could probably break into the 101s. Yeah. I think we're probably going to see the most issues in turn one in this turn. I just thought for some reason. I dropped VC. I forgot. But I was. I just can't remember what I was going to say. It was. Oh, First and final corners we're probably going to see the most problems in because those require some very specific lines, and people are going to be jockeying for position there. Xiaomi made tonight's spot. Hey, Xiaomi. Oh, that's a surprise. I wasn't expecting Xiaomi to attend. Oh, right. I was going to check on Infamous, and I could have sworn we already had 9 cars in here. We have 9 now, but I could have sworn we had 9 before. I must be getting mixed up. Oh, right. I need to bug Infamous and all those. Say that again? M1. I haven't had a chance to try it out yet. I'm probably going to do that tomorrow when I get a chance. Yeah. Of course. Um, yeah, that it does. Hey, I just touched base with Infamous. He said he can't make it tonight. He just gave me that notice that he can't attend. Yeah, I'm gonna leave him out. I'm gonna leave him off of the race results so that it doesn't thing against him. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Counter steers down to a 1019. They're 106 4 is what I'm seeing. Yeah. In seconds, just like I'll check. All right, Jay is running a few minutes late. It looks like I see him on. It looks like he's gonna try and make to his race. Also, I'm gonna just go on record and say, actually having practice on this track a little bit, I think this is a good match for these cars. Yeah, there's gonna be a little bit of argy-bargy, but that's to be expected. Yep, and I see Jay's connecting now. Yeah. Hey, Jay. So, Jay, I think you have a contender who's going to be fighting you for position tonight. No worries. I'm just you're quick. You're going to pick it up pretty easy. But counter steer right now is um, looking at fastest lap right now. He's at a 1:19. And I should mention, uh, this is counter steer's first race with us since 2023. So he's a returning veteran from way long ago. if, if you just tap the barriers, no big deal. But if you start doing it on purpose, then we're gonna notice. We'll just give you a warning the first time. But if you start doing it repeatedly, then we're gonna smack you with a penalty. I meant to answer earlier, and I got caught up in a bunch of stuff. So. Almost said he was going to try and make the race, but he's playing with fire right now. Okay. We're starting to get close to race time. I'm gonna. Yeah. It's always the Canadians. What's even funnier is that this is basically home turf for counter steer. Basically, yeah. Best way around this track is basically just initial B it. You're already up to P2. Dude, you're not even a tenth off him. You you pop them by A210s. Turn one is really hard to get down pat. So basically, what I actually do is I flick the car in towards the braking marker, and then I flick it back out towards the apex, and let the car kind of like drift in, and then carry yourself into the high line. Basically, kind of be in the turn a little bit. But not wall riding.
Intentional.
Yes. I think the hardest part of this is actually going to be visibility, believe it or not. When you're in the pack, everybody around you is kicking up plumes of smoke, snow. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit easier to manage in VR because you don't have screen glare like you do on a flash screen. That's one of the nice upshots of VR is you don't get screen glare and it filters out like the external light, so you don't get any kind of like weird, you can't see stuff. All right. Yeah. This is the last time I touched this track was when we did the last one of the heavyweight events. Um, I think Phobos is gonna land in the lobby during qualifying, so that seems to be about what's gonna happen. Xiaomi has the softest setup I've seen so far. His tires aren't even making it to the top of his wheel arches on the compression. Oh, that was a bad hit. Okay. And let me just quickly head count here. Got 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna sit here and twirl my thumbs while I wait. Let me demo and yeah. No counter steers. They're both practicing, so okay. We'll see. Qualifying is starting. Watch, Phobos is going to jump in the VC and the lobby in about 5 minutes. I just saw somebody go into the barrier. turn. Oh, crap. That braking zone on the final turn is going to be rough. If you can't initiate your slide, you're screwed. Does someone have a moment in front of you? Oh. Hey. I was right. I told you, Jay, he was going to get in here 5 minutes into qualifying. Yeah. Well, you know what the policy is. You're going to be starting in 11th place once you're in the lobby. By the way, counter steer's in here. Oof. I am not getting turn 1 anymore. Oh. Wow. Jay, a 113, really? Where are you finding all that speed, man? Ooh. Counter steers just. Oh, yeah.
That was some crazy shit.
That's basically going to be the entire race. Okay. Just going to repeat one more time, but Phobos, you're going to be in 11th. Um, yeah. All right. Back on track. And once I get the grid, we're all going to get rolling. Okay. Let me set the grid. So it's Jay, counter steer. No. Boom. Okay. Great set. Here we go.
Have a good race.
Good luck. This is going to be interesting. A standing start with that false start check as usual. It's going to be the rallycross setup though, so it's going to be like 2-3, 2-3 kind of. Yes. Oh, here we go. The top three almost all carry themselves into the wall. Yeah. Oh, so that's where I'm losing speed. Okay. I'm not getting my rotation into the final turn anymore.
Turn one.
Final turn's even scarier if you don't. Oh, shoot.
This is done one.
Yeah. I have the pace, but not the consistency. I just gave up podium to Harsk. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
15 laps in total. Yeah, I'm having some consistency issues. It is you have to get drip right. Yeah, that was very good news. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just calling that out because I noticed one driver in front of me kept going into the wall for more than just a tap. So that's just sort of a quiet warning for that driver. Yeah, no, yeah, it's I suspected he was up to something. So I'm gonna, I'm gonna invest. No, I know. I haven't reset it. The replay is still good. You need to delete some stuff off of your storage. Yeah, yeah. I have the first replay state, so don't worry about it. All right. We're reversing the grid based on the last race.
Straight.
And I'm gonna start manually setting. I have to manually set the grid, so that's why everybody gets a couple minutes. Change grid order. All those dude, you had no practice and you still hit a 1-on-1-3. Dude. Hold on. Let's see. Yes, you were. I sort of feel bad for Shawnee. He's gonna start pulling in front of everybody. And as of right now, he's yeah, but he's 4 seconds off the pace. Let's see. Okay, and that's the grid. Alright, quick, I count 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9. That just means counter steer and what else am I missing here? So I've got J. I haven't readied up. So and counter steer, are you good to go? Well, just make sure you throw a Y in the chat just so that we have that. That's just how we this is how we confirm that everybody's actually present and able to race. So see. So I got J, I got okay, that should be okay. Let me yeah, see you at the end of the race. Can't get enough of the
Hey.
sausage, huh? Oh, okay. Alright, this is gonna be interesting. It's just the three of us.
It's unfortunate.
And we're going into a fast turn. Very, very sketchy. Oh, shoot.
Sean.
Oh, this is gonna be a cluster. You ready? I. Shawnee is still in pole somehow.
Difficult.
Sheesh, Bubba. Trying to kill me? Runner the grid is pretty piled up there. Oh. Oh.
It's gonna be.
Apparently that's legal track surface. Apparently, yeah. I saw Countersteer do the same thing at the end of the last race. Oh. This is hectic. Oh, I'm understeering.
Oh, Shabby.
This is just a big melee back here. Oh, what the? I just got lifted into the air by one of the ballers in turn one. Oh, I don't like that. No, I was talking to myself. I had a, I didn't get to initiate my drift, so I started washing out, and I just had to stand on the brakes to avoid boss sign on me. Oh.
Yep.
I am falling victim to Tommy's defensive driving now. Oh, shoot.
That's like, is it going to initiate my?
That didn't sound good.
think we can make the exception.
If you mean running on that marked off section on the right side of the main straight, if the shortcut penalty is not kicking in, then don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, we expect a little bit of argy-bargy, but, you know.
Heck is he doing?
I think it's...
He's... Yep.
Basically, he's making you respect the drift line. He's making you respect the drift line.
Get close to him. Oh. Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, we're in the last 3 minutes of the race. The last fifth.
And I'm just like in the action.
I'm purple. No, if I can just carry this through. I just scored fastest on the second to last lap.
No.
You better get below a 101.2, man. Horse is out.
What's
Horse,
that?
Horse is a DNF. I'm not sure what happened there. And I think I got away with fastest lap. Of course you did. Of course you did. You actually did get away with it, Jay. 101817. I have both. I can share them if you need. 8 counts here. I see Horse DNF. Did something come up between him and someone else? Horse got DC. He, he lost his connection. That's if this. I think it's because your storage filled up enough that that it's not even giving you the option to begin with. There's a check in the game. Once once the flag goes off, you have to basically reset the game gate to start behaving.